and stories and parables. Not saying that they're not good for human civilization and maintenance, but total sum of it is not good for human existence. For your existential part of life. Like, who are you? That's what people should be trying to figure out, who they are. That's what yogic practices are about. Who are you? You know? Forget about the mind and the body. Who are you? Peel away that ego and all that upbringing and all your beliefs and all that stuff. And your memories and fantasizing about the future. So that's what the future is, it's fantasy. Yogic studies is like, who are you? And and they don't pray. Praying is when you're asking for stuff, begging for stuff, begging for things to happen. It's not what meditation is. And when you meditate, you listen. And if you hear something, you done lost your mind. Meditation is you want to empty your mind of your memories and all those things. You want to empty your mind of your memories and fantasies of the future. And be still in the now. That's what you want to do. And be still in the now. Period. Be still in the now. Then all that nonsense that you remember or dissolve away. And the more and more that you do that to yourself, the more and more further away you get from that ego. You start dissolving all that stuff. It just starts going away. And then you won't be caught up with all the worrying and suffering of the world. Because you could suffer from some shit that happened when you was little. You could suffer from some shit that happened yesterday, 15, 20, 10 years ago. You gotta get rid of all that shit. And let it go. You hear people talking about, just let it go. It's not that easy. Certain tools you have to use to let it go. But once it's gone, it's gone. Because you done train your body not to chemically react to whatever that emotion is. Because that's what your emotions are. A bunch of chemical reactions that make you feel different ways. So then you know that there has to be different combinations of chemicals to make you feel certain ways. Like if you're angry, it's got to be a certain chemical. Like when you're happy, it'll be just like popping a happy pill, an up or a downer. Those are two different fucking chemicals. Well, your body makes all of that stuff. Man just simulates it. You can do the same thing with a pill. to activate those same chemicals or to put those chemicals in your system that can make you feel the same way. They can fake it. Use some chemicals and fake it. Like happy pills. Or sad pills. Or some in-between pills. You fake it. Oh, let me get back to that black woman that I run into back there. Damn, that was a few miles ago. That was like 2 miles ago. Yeah, I bumped into her. And we always speaking to each other in the mornings, but I never asked her name. It's like her work ID hangs from her shirt or whatever she's wearing, whatever that is she's wearing. I don't look at her that hard, but you can see the plastic card with the clip on it. So at first, I really never paid attention. I remember one day, I think you guys might have seen it on my videos. There was a car accident, and I said, I know I heard that. I know I heard something. And then I seen her walk across. I'm like, every time I come down here, I see it. That was on a Saturday too. I said, every time I come down this way, I see this lady. I said, what's going on with this? Because she was in the picture in my when I downloaded it. I'm like, there she goes. That's that lady. Then I started keeping my eyes open. And then I seen that she was on my time frame. Sometimes she would be like turning the corner to cross the street, and I'm coming down the block to turn into that street where she's getting ready to cross. Right on this very same corner, we started bumping heads. On that same corner, we bumped heads. We both on the move. And now it's like, and I know what this ain't my doing. Now it's like, I know it ain't my own doing. It's like we're timing each other. We just like timing each other, it looks like to me. It's like we're looking out for each other. So it has to be the time. Yeah. We're like anticipating one another. It's like I anticipated her back there. And I said she must not be coming to work or she's off today or whatever, or taking care of something, doing whatever. That's because I was anticipating her. Because I seen the bike riders. I seen the school bus. I was a little bit ahead of the school bus. Or the school bus was behind. I don't know. It still doesn't matter. But she wasn't there this morning. I was gonna record her. But she wasn't there. I was gonna let her know and then put my phone up to my face like this and say, "What's your name?" And she would have told me. Then I have her on cam. I don't even know her name. And I said to myself, we done bumped into each other too much and not to get to know each other now. We done seen each other too much not to try to get to know each other better. So the next time I see her, I'm gonna break the ice totally and see where it goes. She's not a 10. She's not a 10. Far from a 10. Maybe a 7. She's probably a 7. She don't have no bubble butt. There's another one with a pretty face. It's a black girl, black lady. And the first was looking at her, I wasn't sure what she was. I wasn't sure if she was going to school or because I seen that she had a backpack on a couple of times. And I'm saying to myself, she's probably a student. She's probably real young, maybe. But these hellos and how you doing and all this stuff talking, she's mature. She's older than I thought she was. The reason I didn't say nothing to her slick is because I wasn't sure if she was just a student or something. Like in high school or some shit. Then I'm saying to myself, like, where's everybody else at? If she's a student, where's her classmates? I never see nobody else around. And there's no schools in that area. I'm assuming that there's a Starbucks across the street the way she walks. She probably works in this medical center over here. She's probably a nurse. That's what I'm assuming. She's a nurse. She's probably a nurse. She could be doing some kind of internship. I don't know. I'll find out, but watch what I say. Either she works there as a nurse or she's doing some kind of internship. Because I don't think she's a CNA. And whatever, she seems to be a happy lady. She gives me this bright fucking ear-to-ear smile. Almost like she's waiting for me to say something. Or to push up on her. That's another reason why I never said anything to that big butt white chick, because they look young. They look real young. Yeah, but this one here, I'm gonna say something to her. I could deal with her. Even though I really would prefer more ass and more titties. She wasn't blessed with those. She was blessed with a pretty face and a pretty smile. Just like the white girl. The white girl is blessed with a pretty face and a pretty smile. It's like they take care of their main attributes, which is the face and the smile. Not all of it. So I really don't know. They both are not what I really want. I know they're both younger. Come on, I'm an older guy. People probably thinking, well, you should be glad you get anything. No. Because I'm older, healthy, and I got money. And I'm still getting money. And I'm always going to get money. I'm too busy getting money and thinking about trying to spend my profits for a feeling that I can beat my meat. Okay? For a split second. Black people riding bikes. I've never seen that before. 2 black people with helmets riding bikes. Yeah, why would I spend a couple of $100 for a couple of minutes of enjoyment? That's why I need somebody real. Someone that's not about tricking or looking at a relationship as a transaction. That's what most relationships are nowadays. It's transactional, which makes it sad. Most relationships nowadays are transactional. You give me something, I'll give you something. Then once the giving stops, the transaction stops. That's how that goes. Once the giving stops, the giving stops, the transaction stops. Once the transaction stops, the giving stops. Then you'll go looking for somebody else to deal with. And that's just what it is. Dealing like a business. That's exactly what it is. Dealing like a business. Exactly what it is. I don't want one of those type of relationships. I want a real relationship. I know this is going to be a noisy ass video. I know this is going to be a noisy ass video. Yeah, I don't want no transactional relationship. I want a real, respectful, you carry your own weight, or we go into an even Stevens relationship. Everything across the board is even. Or you got to contribute some financial support to the relationship. It doesn't even have to be half. It doesn't even have to be half. As long as we could love and respect each other for who we are. I have love for you. That's what love is. Love is something that you have. It ain't got nothing to do with how the other person feels. It's basically about how you feel. It's about the love that's in you. You want to share that. It's not about needing someone else's love to make you a whole person. You don't even need love to be in a relationship. You could just be fucking and stuff and freaking off. You don't need love. Like a worn out fucking marriage. And people don't be loving each other no more. They stick together for the kids, for financial reasons, for, to live, to have a roof over your head. Some of them will be sleeping in another room in the fucking house or the apartment. Just coexist with one another. So, there's all different kinds of relationships. I don't want no loveless relationship. And I don't want no sexless relationship either. I'm not down with that. And I ain't paying for no pussy either. Not at the moment. Not at the moment, I ain't. I'm not saying I never will. Or never did. I'm just saying at this point in my life, I'm not doing it. Plus, most of that shit took place when I was living and riding dirty. Then you got all these dirty ass bitches trying to get theirs while getting is good. That's all that shit was about. Just like now. Anybody who I talk to, they know. I'm gonna let them know where I stand. I ain't playing no bullshit ass game. And then get my dick sucked to get some pussy. And then call the bitch on herself. I ain't doing no shit like that. That's what a lot of these clowns do. They sit up there and lie. Telling bitches they something that they ain't. Telling chicks they have what they don't. Or just fronting on somebody else's shit and acting like it's theirs. Like driving my car and then telling the next chick, oh, this is my car. That type of shit. Or they driving their mother's car. Or their brother's car. And telling a chick that that's their car. That's why nowadays, I see why chicks are acting like it's a job interview. Like they're interviewing somebody for a job. I don't blame these hoes. That's smart. Therefore, you can not waste each other's time. And don't even get entangled with a broke nigga. I'm gonna work until the day I can't walk. I don't know, 5 miles I would say. Let's say 5 miles. Like today, this is another 8.5 miles. 10, 8.5, 9. And usually if it's a weightlifting day, or I lift weights the day before, that next day I'm fucked. So I'll do 8.5. And then sometimes I'll do 9. So I could do this. I'm not going to just sit around and do nothing. Because like today is Friday, I got to alter some prices in my stores. And when I say stores, I don't have a whole bunch of bullshit little items. My shit costs hundreds of dollars. Okay, my average sale is probably like $300 and some dollars, something like that. And I know the average is higher this year too. When I get bored, I'll pull out a lot of little small things to sell, but that's like, I guess when I say small, I mean something like $35. $35 under 100. $35, $69, $70. That's what I consider small. So, yeah, that's what I consider small. So that's on a low scale. The other stuff would be basically like up to like, I would say about 500, 525. So I got some stuff now for like, what is it? 579, 579.99. There's a couple of things in one account for that amount. The other account has some stuff about the same price. It was $599.99. Then some guy came along, actually piggybacked my idea, and he's selling his shit for $588.99. So then from there, I went to $579.99, and then I went on one of the accounts, $569.99. Got like 10 people watching the shit, but ain't none of these bastards digging in their fucking bank account to buy this shit. That's why sometimes things will just sit there. Sometimes they wait for that discount day. Sometimes they'll just wait for that discount day. Like 10% eBay bucks or some kind of discount off. Or you discount it yourself. It's like, and no matter how I look at any of my sales, I'm going to benefit from it. Because either I bought it on auction for fucking 2/3 of the price, plus I'll get eBay bucks on it, and if I buy it on an eBay bucks 10% day, that's money in the eBay bank. I get credit card points. So basically, you're making all your profits off of all these little things that add up. I have free shipping with my stuff. So I pay for the shipping. If it's something heavy, you better charge more. Or just charge shipping. If it's something heavy, charge shipping. Because it don't make no sense to sell some heavy shit that is worth $50, then you got to spend $50 to ship it, or $48 to ship it, or some shit like that. I mean, you're doing a whole bunch of running around for $2. But sometimes you will find yourself in that position. If you got some shit that's just taking up space, you down and just take it, whatever, a decent price, and you sell it. Get something out of it. At least it wasn't a total loss. You didn't have to give it away to Salvation Army, the Goodwill, or to one of your neighbors or something. You get something out of it. Because every dollar counts. So as long as you make a dollar profit, it's a win. But you want to make more than that. You got to recoup your base. You know, the price you bought it for, you got to recoup that. That's first of all. And sometimes you're going to take a loss, but you don't look at business like that. You look at it as in the overall, as an overall. Let's just say you cleared, just for example, $100,000 for the year. That's $100,000 you had more than last year. And even if you did have to return a few things or liquidate, that's what it's called, liquidate a few things, overall, looking at the whole, you made money. That's how you gotta look at it. That's business. Because you're not gonna make a profit off of every sale. I promise you that. You're not. Sometimes things, I don't care what you're selling. I don't care if you're selling Franks and pretzels on the corner, or if you're selling fucking dope. There's gonna be times where you're gonna take a loss. Yeah, there's gonna be times you're gonna take a fucking loss. Selling drugs, motherfuckers gonna run off with your shit. Say you got 3 guys working for you. 4 guys working for you. You give them all $5,000 worth of shit. And one of them takes it and runs off with it. The other guys are still working, making money. Just keep making money. You'll catch up to that guy sooner or later. Or whatever happens. You just keep on powering your way through. You keep the same 3 guys, give them more, or you get somebody else that's been waiting around wanting a shot. You do that. Or you just put the pressure on the 3 guys you have left. You give them that guy a share. So they was getting $5,000 a piece. You just give those guys, let's just say $7,000 a piece now, or $650, whatever the difference is with the 5 divided into 3. Give them that. Or 3 divided into 5. Give them that. It might take a little longer, but the money will still be the same. And it all depends on your territory and different things. They're all working together and like in one crew. The money will be the same. It'll just take a little longer. But the money will add up to be the same. Because if those guys are on the edge with their 5,000, what they got to do is work harder. It's not as laxed anymore. It's like if I have a company fixing computers or copy machines or printers or whatever, and say I had 2 guys working for me. And one of them takes off. And one of them quits. And one got the east side and one got the west side. So either I'm going to lose money when that happens. Because somebody's got to And the way you're going to lose, it depends on how fast you can fill that slot. So you may put out an ad, you want a guy that's experienced, that could like just get right in there. They just have to learn the territory. You got GPSs now. That just learn the territory. And get somebody in there that's trained on those type of machines, whatever they may be. See, I want a Lexmark technician or a Canon or a Nikon tech. Or I want a factory trained Nikon tech. Because all that school and stuff don't mean shit. You want somebody that could go out there and fix that fucking machine. They don't have to have traditional schooling. They could have traditional experience and recent experience, or just familiar with their products. They could have worked the job some years back. Yeah, things change, but they have a general idea of the way Nikons are constructed. And they have a general rule of the policy of Nikon's policies and service agreements. You want all of them to have all that shit. Customer service agreements, contracts, customer service experience. You know, like dealing with irate customers. Talking shit to you because their shit was broken. Like you made it or something. Or because you're late or whatever the case may be. Or because you're just getting there. Or it took you so long and all that shit. You just gotta show face. And come up with a feasible excuse. Sometimes you can just need people for that. Tell them just to go in there, take a look at their machine, and tell them they need parts. Just go in there, take the shit apart, take the covers off, the access panels, and you're looking around there with a flashlight. You turn the machine on and off. Let's just say you really don't even know what's going on because you're not even trained on the machine. They still will send your ass out there just to represent and show face for the company. Use you for that. And you may walk up in and they may say, "Where's Charlie? Who are you?" Well, Charlie didn't come in today. I'm in a neighboring territory. They told me to come take a look. And it could be a machine that I never seen in my life. Don't know nothing about it. But as a technician or engineer, mechanic or whatever, you're gonna be familiar and getting inside of it and cracking it open. You got access panels. The average person may look at the machine and look at it like it's a sealed unit. Shit ain't sealed. You got access panels. Sometimes they're hidden so good that you can't even see where to unscrew it at or unclip it at or where to pull on the panel to make it pop out. Like most of y'all try to fix something in your house or try to fix some electronic stuff. You don't even know how to get into it. You look at it like it's a clamshell. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to get in here? Well, it's right there in front of you. You just don't know how to do it. You don't know how to crack the case. A lot of those things have access screws where they so well hidden, you got to pop something else off. Or there's a sticker or something over that one. Or you take out all these screws and you're like, damn, I still can't get the shit apart. Because you see they got stickers and other things on there and plates, little metal plates. You may say, how the hell am I supposed to get in here? Then right on the sticker, you peel it back, boom. There goes that screw that's been holding you up for who knows how many minutes, or hours or days or whatever. You peel that sticker back, make it look like some kind of official sticker, like something that you're not supposed to touch. It may even says, don't remove this sticker. And then you're worrying about the warranty and this and that and all this dumb shit. Fuck that. They put that shit there so you can send it back to them. No, you pull that sticker back, take that screw off, you go inside there. That's how that shit works. You go ahead on, you go inside there. You say, fuck them. You go inside there and say, fuck them. Crack that shit open. Fix it yourself. They got manuals. You can't find the manual, you do the best you can with the, you can't find the manual, you do the best you can with, some kind of online thing. They got all type of YouTube videos, and sometimes the companies these days have videos, private videos, to fix certain things. You just go to the website. It's all there. Anything you need to know. I have saved thousands of dollars for my own personal stuff. And I have made thousands of dollars for myself and other people. Repairing archery shit, repairing electronic stuff. It's all up to you to apply yourself. That's all up to you. It's like my television that I have in the house now is a 47-inch Vizio. I bought that television probably in 2006, I think, or 7, and I still have it, and it still plays, and it still is good. What happened to it, I fixed that TV like 5 times. For to take that shit apart, you're gonna have about 60 to 80 screws to take apart. And there's nothing in there but a bunch of PCB boards, those green boards. I have worked on the boards because I couldn't find the part. I looked up online, put a description of what's happening to the TV, how the TV is acting when you turn it on, what you're doing, what you're not doing, and something pops up. You know, you can hear the voices, you can't see the picture, or you can see the picture, you can't hear the voices. The remote control doesn't work anymore. There's no backlight. There's no backlight shining. Could be a lot of different things. You ain't getting no sound or no picture. Or nothing lights up. Then you know that's the power supply. 99 out of 100 times, that's a power supply. It could be just a fuse that blew. But if a fuse blows, it blows for a reason. So say you replace the fuse and you put another fuse in there. and it blows immediately, then it's more than likely something wrong with that power supply, because the fuse is right there connecting in line with the power supply. And say it blows again. And every time you put the fuse in there, it blows. It's like a circuit breaker. It snaps off. You go, you fix it, reset it, come back, pull the toaster down, it flicks off again. You do that a couple of times. Then you take something else. Say you got another toaster. You plug that in. See what happens. Nothing happens. You know it's that toaster. You could throw that toaster in the garbage. Or you could have some fun and take it apart and try to fix it.